In matters of style, go with the flow.
Right.
In matters of principle, stand like a rock. And that's powerful.
You got to know the difference.
You got to know the difference. Well, welcome to the workshop with the guys of A Better Us. We have Eric Maines, we have Mike Pinball Clemens right here, and we have Dan McCauley. Yes. Ted Lowe, who did that little segment there with Dr. Les, he said about these too many pillows on the bed, he said, I am that guy. Well, I am that guy, probably even more than Ted. Because
you're gonna have a pillow competition with him.
I think we would beat the pillow because
Ann pillow pile is bigger.
Ann loves to decorate the bed after it's made with all these decorative pillows. It drives me crazy. Like it used to drive me crazy. Okay. But I counted once. I said, honey, what's with all the pillows? And I counted, you know, including the ones we sleep on. Okay, 17.
Oh, that's
17
high. You might win. You might win that
pillows.
competition.
And I just didn't get it, and I was kind of resisting. Honey, I don't want to make the bed with you because it's just. And she said, come on, it won't take that long. So one time she said, well, let's time how long it actually takes us to make the bed. And so we you know did everything just right and put it all up. 1 minute 47 seconds. Okay, 1 minute and 47 seconds. And she said, come on, hon, you could give me 1 minute 47 seconds, you know, and help me make the bed. I said, okay. And it became one of those battles that you say, no, I'm just not gonna. If it makes her happy, like Ted Lowe said there, that okay, I can do it for 1 minute 47 seconds for her. It's not too much in the day.
I thought you were going to say she'd make tricked you into timing yourself. We can do it 1:46.
We can beat that. Hey, I'm a competitive guy. I think we can beat that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get the stopwatch out. Yes. Well, what about this idea?
Well, I can visualize 14.
Oh yeah.
So I know we have at least 14 on the bed right now.
So you've been there.
Could be
a kindred spirit with me.
And when I think about it, though, and when I saw the video, I was thinking, like, sort of the first thing that came to mind is she gave birth 3 times. She is my #1 support, right? She balances me, right? She inspires me to do more, to be more. And I was like, I was almost a little bit confused on that one. I was like, really? You know what? I think I should go buy some more pillows. That was my reaction, right? Is that
buy 4 more to beat Ron.
Yes.
So might as well make it an even 20 to go for 20.
So now she may have to take them back and buy 4 different ones, right? But you know, to keep us into all the color codes, right? But my whole thing is, yeah, this is cool if it pleases you, if it's good to you. My only challenge would be if there's a fiscal concern where we're being fiscally irresponsible, where we may be trying to save for the kids to go for education or having trouble paying bills. In that situation, I understand it, but you know that. Other than that, I'm struggling with really kind of understanding what the problem is here.
Mm-hmm. You know what? If it makes her happy, I like that. If it makes her happy, and even make that a value, make that a value you prioritize. It makes my wife happy. In that moment, yeah, it might annoy you, but you need to choose what matters most over what matters now. Mm-hmm. You're prioritizing your values. Yeah, for us, we don't have the pillow issue. Actually, for us, it's more, you know, I would go with the board and batten wall design thing. And you know exactly what I'm talking, because you've helped us out multiple times with that. Kara loves to design in the house and everything like that, and so we recently moved, and she's like, okay, we're doing board and batten again on the wall. And just like, why? Like, this wall looks fine. She's like, no, I need this. Yes. And then of course I got to choose what matters most over what matters now. Kara loves this. It makes her happy. Let's do that.
Happy wife, happy life.
There it is. And so we put these boards on the wall and we paint them, and she loves it, and she's happy, and I'm happy. So.
I like what he said there. He said, it's not great for me, but it's great for us. And you know, in marriage, we make room for each other. We both bend so that we don't break. You know, the Bible says that we need to make room for each other's faults. Not that having pillows or not having pillows is a fault, but just that concept. We make room for. There are things that, you know, Danielle brings into the marriage that and life that cut in on my idea of a perfect life. And there are things that I bring in that cut in on her probably preconceived idea of what a perfect life is. But in married life, no one spouse gets every single detail of life the way they want it. And I think that's by design, right? Because God uses our spouse to make us more like Jesus. And there's that rub that you said, that iron sharpening iron, and the sparks fly, and it's not always fun, but it makes us better when we have to become less selfish. Marriage is an exploration of becoming and becoming and becoming less and less and less selfish. Because God doesn't want us to be spoiled brats. We all can probably think, when I say spoiled brat, of a spoiled brat that we know, and they are the worst to be around. Someone who gets everything they want exactly the way they want it.
And we could probably think of our own spoiled brat moments that we've had.
Yes.
And
so the rub that happens being in a house with somebody who wants something different than you, and who's going to give and who's going to bend, and life isn't exactly the way that I would have made it necessarily, but overall it's better, but it required me to bend on some things. It's not great for me, but it's great for us. I think that's the point.
Good.
Yeah.
If this is an exponential habit, right, where it's more pillows, right, it's more cars, it's more, if it's more, I can understand it. But I'm really, guys, having trouble trying to understand. Like, you know, I would take that pillow and have a little pillow fight with him and say, hey, listen, we gotta get you straight here, right? We gotta go and just do a little pillow
Could become
fight.
foreplay.
Yes.
Just saying.
You're right there.
Yes. Well, I wasn't talking about with her. I was talking about with him. But that could work.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could work.
I remember that leadership teacher, John Maxwell, said something that's always stuck with me. He says, in matters of style, go with the flow.
Right.
In matters of principle, stand like a rock. And that's powerful.
You got to know the difference.
You got to know the difference.
Yeah.
Is this just something that irritates me because it's a style thing? Yeah, hon, go ahead. Go. It makes you happy. Yeah. Go with it. Yes. You know, have at it, and just don't let it your little pride moments, you know, get the best of you. But do the servant thing, as we've talked about. It's been a good discussion as we're looking at some tools for the trade of marriage. There we go.
Okay.
And so thanks for joining us, and stay with us though. There's more Better Us to come. Hey friends, we really hope you're enjoying the marriage conversations here on our Better Us YouTube channel.
We have hundreds of more helpful marriage videos designed to give you hope and tools to make your marriage even better.
Right. And you can see just a few options we think you might like here and here. So keep exploring.
Oh, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here so you don't miss out on all the great marriage help we have coming your way all the time.